We're in the design studio now for the segment Tablescapes. Tablescapes should be made to look dramatic and took a long time to set up. But in reality, we're caterers and we have to set it up within a few hours. So we're going to first start with the Enchanted Garden bar. All right, Alan, why don't you bring me the magenta taffeta linen. This is a crinkled taffeta. Right now we are on a 6-foot table by 18 inches. This setup can be done in any size table. Pretty easy. Let's get the tablecloth on. Okay. All right. This is a really pretty linen. Make sure it touches the floor, not too much. All right, so the Enchanted Garden bar, the base is a table linen. Then we're going to be putting, this is sheet moss. Sheet moss can be sold by the case, and it is a natural product. You have to keep it damp though. Put it in your walk-in refrigerator. If it does dry out, just put some water on it, wring it out, and let it dry for a little bit. So we're going to line the whole table, help me? Line the whole table with this sheet moss. And it's quick to do. All you're doing is opening up, lining it up like this. You want to cover the entire table. You could see how easy this was to lay out the sheet moss. So now we have our foundation. Next, we're going to add flowers. But before we do that, some flowers are sensitive and may need water tubes. These are floral water tubes, and all you do is pop the lid, fill them up with water, put the lid back on, and then push a flower into them. Some events last a lot longer, and some flowers are a little sensitive and need to be put in water. Most don't. The ones that we have here today will last up to 8 hours. The next thing we want to do is, these are just roses. For this table, and it's 6 foot by 18 inches, these are all the flowers that you need. We have regular roses, hydrangeas, look at the stem of this, spray roses, more roses, hanging amaranthus, and that's it. This is the complete table. So, we're going to start. You want to help me just build this for it? Just going to make, you can do this in any pattern. You can do this random. It really doesn't matter. It's made to look like a garden, like someone has walked right into this garden. The hanging amaranthus is beautiful. It just drapes the table. It's also a good idea when you're constructing this table is to make it in the round. So when people approach the table from all sides, they're seeing the beauty from all sides. Look how pretty. It looks like you just stepped into the garden, and it only takes 10 minutes to set up. So what we're going to do now, because obviously you cannot put food directly on top of this table, what we've placed are square glass cubes, just like this, and we're going to put it on top of the moss and a flower. And in addition to that, we're going to be putting glass on top of it. The reason you need these, and so many of them, is because the glass has to be supported, and you need to hit all the major pressure points. So on a 6-foot table, 8 pressure points is probably the best. So we're going to bring in the glass. Thank you, gentlemen. And let's just place it right on top. Stunning. Now you have this flat surface where you could put anything on. Specialty drinks, hors d'oeuvres. Geez, just about anything. You just don't want to put big trays of something to cover the glass. This works really well as a bar front or as a stationary table. It's fabulous. And at the end of the event, reuse the flowers. Take these all, put them in a Lexan with some water, and use them for your next event, for tray flowers. And it's very green.